Hey guys, and welcome back to Minute Watch, and today we're gonna look at an Invicta, an 89260B, and this is a Rolex Submariner homage, or homage, as some people like to say, whichever way is perfectly fine. And I bought this watch for my buddy for Christmas last year, so he let me borrow it again. Well, not again, but he let me borrow it to do a review on it, and I got a lot to say about this particular watch. First of all, it is a automatic mechanical movement, and it uses Seiko's NH35A mechanical movement, automatic mechanical movement, which is a really good movement to have in an inexpensive watch like this. It is a 24 joules, and I've timed the reserve time to about 40 hours, which is within parameters, and it beats at 21,600 beats per hour. The movement, first of all, the crown is a screw down crown, which helps its 200 meter water resistance, and it is definitely windable and hackable, as you can see there. So it's a hackable, windable movement per the Seiko NH35A. It's got a standard date complication with the typical Cyclops view window. I'm having a little bit of a difficulty screwing in. I just got to screw it in a lot, I guess. And let's see. Uses a mineral crystal on the top, and there's a display case in the back, which shows off the Seiko movement pretty nice. It's actually pretty well done. I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually quite well done. There's some Geneva striping on the rotor, and some brushing on some of the other pieces. They didn't spend too much time on this movement, but that's okay. I do like the wording on the back of the case. It's pretty nice. It's got a solid bracelet, polished center with brushed edges. The sides are also polished. It's got so much fingerprints on it right now. It's got a pretty good locking mechanism. This folding buckle is kind of weirdly finished. It's kind of not nice. Let me just let the camera focus. There you go. Those are not fingerprints or dirt or anything. That's just kind of how it is. It's like not fully finished being polished. It's weird. It's like almost like it's coated, but no. It has hollow end links, which is kind of a bummer, but whatever, you know, it still works. At least it's a solid bracelet, and it's not bad. I actually really like this watch. It was about $100 when I got it last year, but you can probably get this for $75 off of Amazon right now. So it's a really good deal. If you want a Rolex Submariner homage, you can't really beat this. Now there's one thing about this watch that I don't really like, and it's that. You see that Invicta stamp on the side of the case? Pretty much all of them have them. I have not seen a Submariner homage without this Invicta stamp. I think they might have to do that per an agreement that Rolex made with them for not suing them. I don't know. I'm just speculation. If anybody knows the real reason, or if it's just there just because somebody was like, oh my gosh, let's put the Invicta so good on the side, it's gonna be beautiful. But no. Let's see, I'm gonna try something different here. I'm not gonna actually spend time too much with the measurements, but as you can see here, it's 40 millimeters as the case diameter, case width anyway, and 20 millimeter lug width, and about 13.5 case thickness, excluding the Cyclops. Yeah, so oh no, it's a pretty nice watch. It wears like you would expect it to wear. My friend's wrist is a little bit bigger than mine, so I'm just gonna, but it wears like you would expect it to wear. It wears very well. It's a very good watch. It's not too big, not too small. It does reflect light very well, just like a real Rolex. It does reflect light very well. The bezel, I'm not sure. The bezel is probably aluminum. At this price point, it's probably aluminum. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see it at the end of the video, stick around, you'll be able to see it more. But this watch shimmers and sparkles very well, kind of close to one of the newer Rolexes. Of course, not made nearly as well. Just for a little information, the Invicta watch company started back in about 1837 by a man named Raphael Picard in Switzerland, and that remained until about 1990, about 19 or 91, when it was purchased by an investment company based in the USA, in Florida. And since then, they've been using the Invicta name and making all kinds of watches. And a lot of people don't like Invicta. They don't like the I don't know this I don't know what it is about Invicta that a lot of people don't like. I've heard a lot of people getting bad watches and ones that just fail on them. But with the amount of watches that these people sell, it's bound to happen. I mean, my Steinhardt had a big problem. It was defective. My Steinhardt had a problem, and they fixed it, which I'll make a video about that later. But let's check out everyone's favorite part, the Lume. So I'm going to do the magic, turning on the flashlight and other lights at the same time. And let's just let that sit here for a while, and let's just think about our thoughts. How you guys feeling? Good? Good. Oh, no? Really? Oh, okay. Well, sorry to hear that. You have everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna have a better day. Okay. Well, the same amount. Give it the same amount of duration as my other ones. And there you can see. You know what? I did not turn the ISO up to the normal. There you go. And you can see that it's not a whole lot of brightness to this Lume. It's not. Let me do that again for just so everybody can see it. Bam. There you go. So not a whole lot of brightness. It fades away very quickly. But in a very dark lighting, you will be able to see it. So it's not the best Lume, and that's all there is to that. Not much else to say about. That's my review of this Invicta 89260B. Let's give it a little bit of a close-up here so people can enjoy that Seiko movement. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about the bezel, the rotating bezel. It's unidirectional, and it is very solid unidirectional bezel. Doesn't feel cheap, doesn't feel like it's gonna fall off, doesn't feel like it's gonna break. It's actually this is actually a really good watch. The fact that they make it so cheap for people is astounding, and I might pick one up just to have one. You know, you never know. But yeah, that's my review. Thanks for watching.